How's it going, guys? We're going to be doing a quick unboxing. You got this knife, you got that knife coming in. So we're going to be going and doing this for the knives that came through. We'll go and check out the products, and then we'll kind of go from there. But let's do this. So got two products coming in. So we're going to go and unbox these guys. One's going to be from Riggy. So that's going to be his custom. So it's actually a prototype for him. He's going to be coming out with his. So this is going to be one that is, well, it's getting close to being kind of a pre-order. So he's going to be doing these. So we're going to be under $200 if you do a full purchase, or I think like $210 if you buy it afterward. Titanium. It's going to be an OEM for Shieldin, and then that's going to be in like a 20 CV. So it was 14C28, and now it is going to be a 20 CV, which is a change that he made for the product. So that's going to be this guy here. It's called the Jersey. If that opens up. So that's what we'll be looking at here. And also he does have a shop. Also, if you go up to Etsy, he had to have a Knife Shop by Nick. So check that out as well. So that should be this product here. So we'll check this out and see what's in this box or a little package without cutting it, hopefully. You still have the Scorpio available. Still some Solaris knives too. So if you want to check that out, go to the website for Ryan Knives. Let's see what's in here. Nice box. So this is going to be actually one that I've seen on some of the knives from Tuya and some of the other folks, but it's going to be a little waterproof type of case for this guy here. So that's going to be a little snap tight. So that's going to be him. So Nick. So check that out there. So you can check him out on Etsy as well as Instagram, which I was talking about. Also, you can email him there. So keep up with him to see some of the knives that he's already made. So he does have some customs, and then that's the logo right there too. So some stickers, little almost like a pog, if you remember what a pog was, but little thing there. So wooden coin, and this is knife. So this is going to be the first Shieldin knife that I've actually handled. So I've never handled one before from Shieldin. So it does have his logo right on the top there. We can get in. There you go. That's his logo there, nicely put together. So everything is within the blade. So nice and a little setup there for all this. What's up, Scott? What's up, CPM? Let's see. So we're gonna have this. So we'll look at it. That's gonna be. I guess he's changing the pocket clip for it as well. And I don't know what else he's changing. There's a few other things, but yeah, about $200 for this guy. Going to be coming up on pre-order for it. So a little bit of a heft to it. So we'll see what this weighs as well. So let's see what this weighs on this guy. So weight-wise, 3.7 for the knife. This has, I mean, a good feel to it. Not too bad, but it just noticeably was a little heftier. Now, so initial flick for it. So we'll see what that is. If we can get it in focus. Yeah. Yep, there you go. So I'm going to be out of focus with my hand. So yeah, not a bad flip. Yeah, so good release for it. Now, so when it releases, it does have just a little bit to take up before it gets on the blade, which is nice. So that's a pretty cool setup. It is done nicely. So for a Shieldin knife, it doesn't have any weight relief on the inside of it. So I'm not too sure if that's going to be changing for the production variant or not. But that's going to be what that looks like here. So good setup, good finish on this guy. I don't know which ones he ended up with as far as the final product, but this is going to be how that looks there. So good in hand. I have a large size hand, so I do get all 4 fingers on there. It does have a little bit of jimping up here. Not really grippy, more of just a touch point for it, really. But yeah, a little bit of a maybe knock this down just a touch right here on this corner. It's not sharp, but I can feel it, and that's kind of just nitpicky, kind of like trying to get the most out of it as far as any type of feel in hand. But this is going to be coming up on pre-order again, so check that out. Also, follow him if you want to know when this goes live. So really good break. So just pushing, pushing, pushing. Yeah, nice break on it. So good. So overall, good feeling on that guy for this knife. This one is not mine, and this is going to be one that will be going around still. So I think I'm actually the last one, so it's going to actually go back to Nick after this. But this one was in 14C28, and then the titanium. So that's going to be a premium. I think it's a 20 CV and titanium for $200. Also made by Shieldon again. So that's going to be made in China. But not bad. Not bad at all. Just flat grind for it. What do you guys think about that? Most things think there should be a thumb stud there or a disc. Kind of seems like there's something missing right here. But that's my personal opinion on that. But overall, good. Like it pretty well. So let me know what you guys think about that one. That will be in a review coming up for that guy, for the Nick Riggy jersey. So that will be one that's coming up. And then we also do have one that I did buy. So I did buy this from NAF Sergeant. So if you see him on YouTube, he has a lot of high-end stuff. He also has basically just his own YouTube channel, Instagram. But he normally sticks into the high-end realm of products for him. So this is going to be one that I saw on one of his sales. I handled this knife actually with Terzuola. I think that's how you pronounce it. But I handled it actually at the Oregon Custom Knife Show. So this was the ATCF Light. So this is going to be the one made by Knife Company. So I thought it was really good. It had a really good feel to it. It was actually really well-rounded. It had a crown spine from what I remember. But it's about $100, I guess, full retail. So let's see. Actually, I'll pull that up. I have it queued here. So this is going to be the ATCF Light. So yeah, about $100 even. Most of them are out of stock. So the only ones that are available right now, as of making this video, is the 2 exclusives. The others are sold out. I'm going to see also if this one is the one that actually is spelled incorrectly, because I guess the first one that came out, they actually spelled his name wrong. So Terzuola, Terzuola. They spelt it wrong on the box of all things. So we'll see whether this one is misspelled or not. So this is kind of just one of the videos from his website, some of the products he has available. I think most of his knives are more, I think they're just more auctions now. So it's kind of hard to get them in. But nope, you didn't even see that. That's his website. So there's everything that's available there. So we'll open this package up, see if this meets up to my expectations or what I remember of the product. Because I remembered it was good. I remember enough to want to buy it. Granted, I didn't buy it for the full $100, but I did buy it off of him. So this is yeah. So I got the one that's misspelled. So Terzuola. So you see there. So TERZOULA.net, and then his actual website is TERZUOLA. So I do have one of the ones, they did fix that, but this is one that is misspelled. So there's one of probably the first one that came out, and then after that, then he did probably correct that. And then it's actually is spelled correctly on the front, it's just the website's wrong. So the front's right, the side is not. So whoopsie there. So not the most fancy boxes out there, but this have this little pouch for it. And this one is going to be, I think, pretty close to the Elementum in what looks like what's up. Spider G. So this is a blue guy. This is a pretty cool one. So hopefully, again, it meets up to what I remember it being. So you have his logo right there on the pivot. Screws down on the side. Same ones. Pocket clip there. Little jimping. So let's see how this works. Yep, nice deployment. Let's see how this looks as well. So the blue is a little bit muted, so not a really bright blue. This is kind of in the mid-grade, more of a, not a sky blue, but it's not like super bright. The top is just chamfered down, so not totally crowned, but it is heavily chamfered on the sides. Nice deployment. Also kind of muted on the sound, so it doesn't really have a good sound to it. It's kind of just, it's there. The access to the liner lock could be a little bit better for it, at least what I would think. So let's see what we got. Oh, this one. So it's not really any type of drop down for it. It's pretty almost flush. So that relief is going to be, it'll be okay, but you can hear that. Yeah. So I mean, that's where it's kind of a collectible box. But yeah, it's kind of funny that they misspelled his name, but misspelled the website. Front's the same, front's correct. But I like it. So it's the one that I wanted to check out. One I actually remembered as being nice. I guess it probably would have been nice to get it from himself when I went to the custom show. I did not put in for the lottery, but right now the only thing that I don't like is that relief. It is kind of one that you kind of have to kind of shove your finger in a little bit more. But if it's going to be kind of that light tactical, I guess you don't want it to release. But overall, it's nice. What else I got going on? What else you guys got going on? I'm going to be ending it pretty quick. I just want to show that. It's kind of an odd thing when you get things in. Like this has been sitting here for a few days. It's like, oh, I got to make a video about it or show people. So it's been sitting there for a little bit. I haven't unboxed it. So that's what I have there. This one I actually bought. And then the other one is the one that is the prototype for Nick. For the Nick Riggy. So action is really nice on that. So we got that one, and then this one too. So we got some others coming out now. Where to buy? Not to buy 7th generation RJ Martin. What is that one? Is it, what brand is it for the RJ? So this guy? No, that's a Kershaw. That one? Let's see. That one? Is that the guy for the 7th gen? Oh, 6th custom, looking for the 7th custom. I have yet to get a custom. I don't think I have a custom yet. Nope, don't have a custom. So yeah, all mine are production that I remember. Don't have any customs. Eventually I'll get there. I mean, just like with anything, any part of the hobby, you'll get there to a custom. This is also USA made for this guy. And this is one that I got from S&W Metalworks. This was at Blade Show Atlanta. And then I had them fix it at Blade Show West because it had a little bit more little rock, so that they replaced the pin. So they did find that now some of them had a little bit more rock than it should, but it's really solid now for this guy. So it's kind of a cool setup. But definitely, yeah, no RJ Martins. So let's see what that looks like. RJ Martin Q 36 SS. What does that look like? Oh, is that one you're buying, or is that one you are going to buy? Because that is expensive. I mean, I guess maybe with like watches, maybe it goes up in price. I am not there yet for pricing. I'm still at like 250 is kind of like my, and it's like, yeah, it's kind of my top still. I think I spent $400 on a very odd knife that I regretted. But that's not really a custom either. It's also a production. But that is fancy. Yeah, that is expensive. Yeah, just checking out some of the ones that came through. Eggs and ham, David. Yeah, just checking out some of the ones that came in. So I had the new Nick Riggy come in for the jersey to check out. And then also the Terzuola, the ATCF Light. So this is the one I actually did buy. And the other one I did not buy, but so that's that little guy. Elementum size for that dude. Well, that's about it. Really not too much to talk about. But I mean, check in with the channel. Let me know what you guys want to check out. I'll have some other things coming up. I'll still have the QSP side of things. So if you didn't subscribe to the QSP channel, we are up and running for that. So we kind of have the general range, all the $50 all up to 150 plus. We'll have the new knives coming out as well for the mini penguin, the large penguin, or basically it's called the Penguin Plus as far as the name that it went with. And then we'll have also one more. Oh yeah, the canary, which is the neck knife. So that's all the ones that we're gonna have for that. Yeah, I mean, with any hobby, I mean, they're gonna have people that will buy things that are more. This will be somebody's budget knife for $4,300. Just like I guess watches, the watches go up to like $20,000 or something, and we're like, oh yeah, that's a super cheap, very inexpensive watch. With anything, I think that's more than most people's mortgage, but again, I mean, if that's your hobby, if that's what you really like, and that's what you enjoy, then all the better. Go for it, enjoy it, resell it, find something new, or just keep them. I mean, if that's your sixth going on seventh, I don't know if that's one of them, but fancy. Alrighty, guys. Let me know if there's anything else. Ending pretty quick. So not a long video, so 18 minutes so far, but I got to go to sleep because I have work tomorrow. But I just want to get this out there. And also, again, if you guys want to still check out some of the other products, we still do have some of the Solaris products. We do also have the wood scales and also wood print. So this is hydro dipped. So this is actually one that is done by Nico. We've seen them in the community quite a bit. But this is a hydro dip for this wood finish. It is over G10, but that's also another thing that is available on the website too. Oh, have to work on your birthday. Well, happy birthday. And then hopefully you get to at least spend some time afterwards to go and do something fun. But that's where, yeah, work is work. You got to do it to pay the bills and everything else. That's kind of how everything goes. But anniversary coming up for me, coming on 14 years. So yeah, it's been quite a while for that. So that's going to be a good milestone. Yeah, appreciate it, guys. So drop in any questions if you can real quick. If you have anything else, then I will go and answer that as we go. Yeah. It doesn't seem like a long time, which is probably a good thing that it doesn't seem like a long time for 14 years. It's a long time. I mean, eventually it's going to get to the point where that's longer than I've lived type of thing or beforehand. But yeah, it's been pretty good. Yeah, for 11 p.m. Just hopefully do something beforehand then. But those are all the new ones that came through. Again, Nick's knife. This will be coming out. This will have a pre-order coming up. Oops, don't want to scratch it. Get away. Okay, so this is going to be coming up. So the pre-order is going to be coming up on this guy. And I'm out of focus again. Pre-order is going to come in on this guy. And then you're going to have, yeah, hopefully it'll do really well on it. About $200 for this guy. And then that's going to be in the premium steel. This was a 14C28 for this variant, but it's going to be in a premium steel, different pocket clip from what he was saying, and kind of see how everything goes. But that is coming up for that knife. Have a great day. We're going to be coming up to that. Also, we have Halloween coming up, so hopefully people have fun with that holiday as well. I built a little spider out of PVC pipe, so if you go over to my Instagram, you'll be able to kind of see what that looks like. Let me know what you think about that. But just kind of a little fun little project with the kids for that little PVC pipe pumpkin spider. All right, what else we got? Yep, just about to the end, Matt. If you have any questions, let me know. This is what I was just showing off. Just got in the Nick Riggy jersey and then the ATCF Light. But yeah, just about the end of it. So let me know. We have very short stream because I need to sleep. And although I want to hang out with everybody, I need my rest. And it'll be better for everybody if I get sleep. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'll probably schedule these a little bit better because really I just jump on whenever I can. If anybody has kids or other things going on, then sometimes you just got to make the spot where you can. So I don't normally have kind of a scheduled. I'll be here at 9 o'clock every so many days. I'm on when I'm on. I have a video dropping tomorrow of the chunk from Beyond EDC, which I recommend checking that out. It should drop about 11 o'clock for that guy. And what else we got? Yeah, earlier stream. Yeah, indeed. But again, you got to make do with what you got and with the time that you have available. And just wanted to put something up. So we'll definitely try to get some earlier streams available too. So folks can be on, especially East Coast, which is horrible. Hawaii, you guys aren't bad as far as what you guys have. But just showing this one off too. So I guess this is one that, who had this? EDC or CPM? CPM had that one. So perfect for Hawaii. Yeah, definitely. And then there's a lot of cool knives coming out of Hawaii too. So new guy that is working with Ken Onion. He I guess got an award for his knife that he designed and worked on the CNC machining for. I just don't remember what his name was. Let's see. If anybody remembers what that person's name was, he is working with Ken Onion. He designed his knife at the California Customs, I think, show, or one of the shows. He got a award for the knife as well. I don't remember who he was. I'm looking it up right now, so I'll go back to the chat in a moment here. I'm just trying to find out who this person was that I was talking about for his knives. This is on Ken Onion's page, so I'll put this over. Let's go to Ken Onion's one. One moment. Let me pull this up real quick, and I'll come back to it. You can look at that for a moment. And there you go. So this is the knives that was, I guess, the USN, one of the ones. So this is a guy that he's working with he actually designed knives. So he actually initially wanted to, I guess, learn to grind knives, and Kenan was kind of more of like, that's kind of old school. You got to learn the CNC side. So I think he was a parking valet or something beforehand, and then he went and made this product. So Kiddo, I think it's Kiddo. I don't see a listing here, but that's his knife. So it's kind of cool. I don't, it's probably gonna be expensive, but Kiddo knives. So let's pull that up real quick. And so this Kiddo knives for him. So he's working with Ken Onion, Jeff Park over in Hawaii. Let's see. Yeah, I'll be at SHOT Show. Matt, are you going to be there? Because I mean, it is still um, a business show. So unless you're able to get in for SHOT Show, but yes, plan to be at SHOT Show. What else we got? Sorry to catch up on the questions here. No, not Sean. Sean actually, no, he does the fixed blades. He actually does a pretty good job as well for his fixed blades. Yeah, not Dirk Pinkerton. Yeah, but yeah, the Kiddo Knives is the one that I was talking about that you can see on the screen there. Yeah, that's a cool one there. And then there was another one. Yeah, well, Tom Mayo. Yeah, he's probably the main one. Well, not the main one, but he is also really well known for Hawaii. Jeff Park really doesn't get too much credit, but he did a lot of the CNC work with Ken Onion, and he has his production as well as customs, so you can check out his work. And then there's another guy that's been stopping by a lot of the blade shows that does some other fixed blades. I think he's also now went over to the California Custom Knife Show, so I'll pull him up as well. So he's more a fixed blade guy, but he looks like he's doing some good work. Sorry. No. Got to be something to take up. So chin knives is another one that I've known about because he came by and then he showed off like some of his Benchmade scales before. So this is chin knives. So he showed off some of his Benchmade scales that I've seen at the previous show. So he made some for um, the Crooked River. So this is his custom scales that he makes. So there's one that is all done by hand as well. So that's going to be no CNC work for it. But I think his fixed blades look really quite good. Now there's one that he took to um, the California Custom Knife Show. I don't know how much they're going for exactly. But it is a nice looking knife. I think he does well. There's a koa and there's like I think a maple. It's all handmade. Oh, this is really cool work too. Like I thought this was a cool thing to see. Cool artwork there. Yeah, but this one's super nice. I like this setup. I just don't remember how much they cost. Oh, $1,300. I guess that's not. I guess not horrible in that realm. It's probably a long time to become an ABS master smith. Seven people in chat doesn't answer or guess price. For the jersey? The jersey is going to be now about $200 for the jersey. If that's what you're talking about, Spider G. Did I miss a question from you? Yeah. That's everything there. Again, thanks for stopping by. Check things out. Check out the things on the site. Check out the things on the QSP side. And I will be showing those off as well. There are some changes between the prototypes that we showed before and the ones that are actually production for basically the Penguin Plus, which is what the name went with, and the Penguin Mini. And then we also do have the Canary knife. So those are all coming out, and we'll be showing that off soon. And we'll have them going out to reviewers as well. So now we'll just keep your eyes open for that. And then dealers should be getting them soon. They already placed their orders, and we'll have those go out for those folks too. Cetus ETA, that's a kind of a sticky point. Don't have one yet. There was. It's not one I'm not working with QSP on that one. And then there was a little bit of a hiccup because some things didn't work out how I want them to. So I will show you what we have now. You guys have seen probably the Cetus. It was supposed to be. I mean, really, I'm supposed to be selling them already, but things happen. So that's what happened with it. So this is going to be the Cetus. I got to remember that everything is attached to the same table. So if I shake the table, then all the cameras move. So this is also the pack you can pick up. But Cetus, so this is going to be the newest one. The only real thing I added to it was some jimping on the flipper tab. Everything else is really the same as the initial prototype. You have the G10, and then you do have the blade shape, which it's not a recurve, so it is a straight edge, but it is angled down. So if you're going to be cutting with it, then it is going to be already in that downward position. It is going to have a reversible pocket clip, so you can flip it to the right hand to left hand. Just drops kind of in, slides into that location there. And then we do have the wood ones. So we're going to be working with some wood. So that's going to be that guy. So this is actually true wood, so it's not going to be anything that is, well, it's not fake. So it is an actual wood scale. And then I was looking at possibly just doing it on this stonewash variant, but I think I'm going to do it in the black too. So this is going to be that one, and this is a black variant. So I don't know what you guys think about if both colors work for the wood, or if it should just stick to one or the other. Yeah, wood too. And the only thing I'm concerned with the wood is not G10. I mean, it's not the most durable material, so I don't know if I have to order in a whole bunch of extras because people are going to drop it. People are going to over tighten screws. Yeah, that's my concern with wood. It's nice. I like it, but that's my concern. So if you guys have any other questions on that one, but I don't have a date on that. Most likely, the Cetus will probably be a 2023 model. Is kind of where I'm sitting with it now. As you're going to come up to the holidays, you're going to come up to kind of other holidays coming up for Chinese New Year, I think in January. So there's going to be some things that will push it back. So we'll see. If everything works out, then we'll move it along, and I'll keep you guys updated on it. But right now, I have these. So yeah, the stonewasher is one that is already there. So I do have the stonewasher already. So that is a stonewash on this guy. It is a really good hollow as well. So there's a hollow grind. Yeah, so black and wood, yeah, black handles, satin blade. Yeah, maybe you could mix it up. Yeah, yeah. That's that's. I think that's the hard part about showing things. Because you want it to kind of work out a little bit better, but some things happen, so it kind of slowed it down. So appreciate people following along, asking about the product, even though I can't provide it yet. But should have some ones I can send around to folks. But also, I mean, you can't really if you show it off. Maybe I'll do. I don't know if I should do a Kickstarter for it or anything else because I was gonna just have it available, kind of like I did with the Scorpio, but I don't know if I should do a Kickstarter campaign or not for that. I probably will do a Kickstarter campaign for a USA made product, which I am working on as well. But yeah, sleep, yes. But that's the question. So thanks for asking, and then we'll be picking up on things. Let me know. Message me if you guys have questions. If you want updates, you can do that as well. But that is going to be about it. Yep. Good night. Thanks for stopping in, and we're going to end. Have the button right there. So if nothing else, those are things that came through the channel. And then we do have video dropping tomorrow, and then we have more on the QSP side. So subscribe to that. We're going to start to do giveaways on the QSP side of the business. So QSP knife. We don't have an official name yet because we don't have 100 subscribers yet. But if you search QSP knife, we should be able to see me holding up a knife, and that's going to be the channel. Take care. Thanks very much. And yeah, that's about it. Have a great night.